Alright, so this is the lecture number 5 in our DSA series, and in this video we are going to see a problem called print n Fibonacci numbers. So in this video I am going to explain what is the Fibonacci numbers and how we can print n Fibonacci numbers. And in the previous video I have discussed how to calculate the prime numbers and how to print the prime numbers in a certain range. So if you don't know the logic, then you should watch that video. So let us continue today's video. So the problem which we are going to see today is print Fibonacci numbers. We have to print n Fibonacci numbers or Fibonacci number, whatever you want to call it. Let us say n. Fine. So let us understand the problem more clearly. First of all, you will have to see what is Fibonacci series. Fine. So Fibonacci series something look like. First Fibonacci number is 0, and second Fibonacci number is 1, and third Fibonacci number is again 1, and fourth Fibonacci number is sum of the previous two, which is 1 plus 1 2, and fifth Fibonacci number would be sum of previous one, which is 2 plus 1, and next sum of these two 5, sum of these two 8, next sum of these two 13, sum of these two 21. So this way, like next would be 34, I guess. Yes, it will be 34. So this way we have to print all the Fibonacci numbers. Let us say if we have been given 5, then you have to print this 3 4 5. You have to print these Fibonacci numbers. Fine. So that's all we have to do, and let us see how we are going to achieve this particular problem. So let us see how I'm going to write the logic for that. So this is the code for the previous one, which was the prime numbers. So first of all, I will have to take a input from user. Let us say I'm taking an input from user as number, as n, like how many numbers user wants to print as Fibonacci series, and I will run a loop from I is equals to 1 till n to print n Fibonacci numbers. So what I told you, first Fibonacci number is like, if you can see how we used to calculate the Fibonacci numbers. So we used to calculate the Fibonacci numbers as, let us say I'm calling it as fib as previous two. So let us say this is previous, and this is previous to previous. So p previous, I'm calling it as p previous, previous to previous. Fine. So let us, so the point why I'm explaining here is, you will have to see what is first Fibonacci number. First Fibonacci number is 0. So by summing these numbers, how you are going to get 0? Of course, minus 1 and plus 1. Of course, you can do minus 3 and plus 3, but these are the basic two numbers which would lead us to 0. So that is why I have to initialize two variables with these default values. Let us say I'm taking as previous as 1, and previous to this previous as p previous as minus 1. So this would give us, I mean, sum of these two would give us 0. So what I will do, I will simply print it also. So system.out println and fib I will have to print. Fine. So this way what I will have, like this way what we will do, let us say we were having previous was, I mean previous was minus 1 and previous was 1. So by summing all these up, we would be able to get 0. So first number we would be able to print successfully, but the next number has to be 1. So for that, what I will do, let us say this was previous, and this was previous, and this was previous. Fine. So I would assign this number to previous, and the result or 0, I would assign this to this previous. Let us say this was result or Fibonacci, whatever you have taken this, I will assign this into this, and I mean I will assign this value into this, and I will assign this value into this, so that next time I can take the sum of these two, the result and the previous one. This would be become the previous to previous, and this would be become the previous. So I hope you got the logic. If not, then you should watch how we used to print the Fibonacci series. Fine. So this problem is just for printing n Fibonacci numbers. Fine. And this, I mean, problem comes in other way. Let us say you have to print nth Fibonacci numbers. So I would be telling that also how you can do that. So here what we will do, we will be making the previous to previous as our current previous number, and we would be assigning previous as Fibonacci number. Fine. as simple as that. So fib is like this. I hope you got it, and let us try to run it also. Let us say I want to print first 5 Fibonacci numbers. So what it will do, let us say a previous is -1 and this is 1, so it will print 0, and then it will print 0 plus 1 is 1, and then it will print again 1 plus 0 is no, not again 1, it will print 2, I think. So what it is printing, 3. Is it printing 3? It is not actually printing 3, it is moving downwards, so that is why it was looking. So as we can see, we are getting 0 1 1 2 3. So what was those numbers? You can see 0 1 1 2 3. So these are first 5 Fibonacci numbers. Let us say I want to print till here, so 5 6 7 8 9. I will have to pass 9 so that I can print till here. So let us pass it also, and make it a run to this. Now I should be able to get what? I should be able to get till 21. As you can see, we are getting till 21. So this is the logic for printing n Fibonacci numbers. And if you got this logic, then hit the like button. If you have learned anything from this video, or you are new to the channel, then do consider to subscribe to the channel also, because I'm going to upload more content on the topic of DSA only. And so let's meet in the next one. Thank you.